Calcutta specifically में काम लाना बहुत difficult है. If you go to cities like Bangalore, Mumbai, there are good opportunities. That's why people move out of Calcutta.
ये बोलना तो आसान है कि CA CFA कर लो, पर ऐसे थोड़ी हो जाएगा. How do I balance my college? How do I balance my other things in life?
After doing CFA, if you ask me how marketable I have become, both on the work front, personal life, I have become thrice marketable.
Have you thought upon it, how your personality has changed as a result of CFA? Or if you would not have done CFA, done only CA, in that case, what would have caused a difference or something like that?
Two professions give you two dimensions. I believe the way AI is moving right now, calculations करना, normal tax advice देना is no big deal. I mean, आप अगर कोई normal कुछ भी डालोगे chat GPT में या कोई भी AI tool में which is specializing in taxation, आजकल वो देना बहुत easy हो गया है. And I believe in the what lies in the future ahead is ये projections, ये financial modeling सब AI कर लेगा. But the real wealth would be if you are able to be a decision maker out of the data that you're using. And that comes from CFA.
So I start this off with one of my best students from Calcutta, Adnan Bartanwala, who is a chartered accountant as well as a CFA charter holder. And he's right now a senior associate at PwC. And I think there would be a great discussion. I will take you through how he evolved, how he studied, what is he doing right now, and what are the future plans ahead. Welcome to the show, Adnan.
Thank you so much, sir. It's been a privilege. And I mean, I can't express the gratitude for inviting me over here and giving me the opportunity to motivate people in whose shoes I was at some point in my life. And I think there could be no better time and sitting right in front of you, taking classes from you, and now actually sitting in front of you for a different objective altogether. And it's an absolute privilege. Thank you so much for having me.
Perfect. Adnan, you seem to be quite young. Believe me, there would be some in the audience who would be feeling that, yaar, ye student hai ya ye professional hai. So could we know your age to begin with?
It's 27. I just turned 27. My birthday is on 13th of November.
Oh.
So 27 years old now.
Okay, belated birthday from our side.
Thank you.
Yeah. And I also came to know just before the show that you're getting married or you got married.
Actually, I'm married.
Yeah.
But the functions are supposed to be, start to happen next week onwards. So, yes.
So, now given the fact that you are a chartered accountant and you're also a CFA charter holder, a majority of the audience who would be listening to this podcast are either pursuing CA or pursuing CFA or FRM. And given that you have had some experience in auditing earlier, so the way I think we go about is that you take us back to your school days, say class 12 passed out, and how were you planning your career, if you were, or what was the reason and what did you start with, how serious you were, how did you study? Okay, so which means that we are trying to get into your CA journey to begin with.
Okay. To start with, after class 10th, so the dream of CA began when I was very young, like when I was in class 3 or 4. And it's a funny story how it actually started. So as a child, I was always very fond of numbers. And what I used to do was when we used to go out to restaurants for eating, my parents used to place an order and I used to, just see the bill amount and calculate and tell them, "Ditna bill aayega." My parents used to be embarrassed yet proud as well that, my child is somebody who can do it. And parents do not generally know what CA is all about. They had an idea. Chartered accountant hote hai, numbers count ability acha hota hai. So they told me you should become a chartered accountant. Somehow as a child, it got into my mind. And, in those times, there was a culture of, giving slam books where friends used to share their slam books and used to just fill it up. In the ambition section, I used to always write, I want to become a chartered accountant. And when I actually became a chartered accountant, a lot of those friends of mine told me that, this is surreal, that you have now actually become a chartered accountant. You used to write it when you were so young. Then as and when I had that in the back of my mind, then after class 10, when actually we have to choose a discipline, like let's say commerce or science, I went for commerce because I was not very much interested into science or humanities as such. Then I studied the subject accountancy. And my teachers and all, everybody knew how I am as a student. I was very studious. Though I did mischiefs as well, but I was very studious and I was very sincere as a student. Probably, the best last bencher anybody would say, a teacher would say. So when I studied accountancy, when I studied journal entries and all, I found a knack for myself in accountancy. my teachers used to tell me start preparing for CPT right now, because that time it was CPT. June 2017, I gave my CPT and I did my class 12 in 2016. So they used to tell me that you start for CPT right now, you are a good fit for a CA. So I took it because then my friends, peers who wanted to pursue CA said, abhi bahut jaldi hai, abhi mat karo. But I somehow started it along with my class 11. So that helped me in my class 11, 12 prep also, and it also helped me in my CA foundation. So then I studied other subjects of commerce, but somehow accountancy was something which attracted me a lot, because you don't study other subjects in commerce. You have economics, you have business studies. And I remember the lecture of yours, I don't know which level, it maybe intermediate, where you mentioned और कोई subject strong हो ना हो, maths और English strong होना चाहिए. And मेरा वो था. Baki subject I was not very sure, but mathematics and English I've been very strong throughout.
So maths was there in +2?
It was there. Core mathematics tha, and I was very fond of mathematics. Maybe arithmetic more. Algebra, geometry utna nahi, but arithmetic I was very fond of, calculating and everything. So that's how it started. I took my CPT. After 12th, after my board exams, I prepared for my CPT and I got into the CH curriculum.
Okay. So CPT is okay,
Yes.
because it becomes more or less an extrapolation of class 11, 12,
Absolutely.
especially for good students.
Agree.
Yeah. But once you enter the CA inter-domain, and the way I see it is that 9 months mein dono group nikalna hai. And then after studying for 3-4 months, your life changes and reality struck. So how did you approach your CA inter, and like how has been the journey for CA inter, and then towards CA final also? You can sum up both of them together.
As you were asking this question, the whole journey was, actually coming in my mind, the exhaustion specifically, the mental and the physical exhaustion. So yes, after I did my CPT, the first thing was I came from a background, a community where there are not many professionals. We come from a business community. So you would not see a lot of chartered accountants in this particular community emerging out of it. So I did not have a lot of background compared to my other friends or peers who were actually pursuing CA. They knew from exactly where to take the tuitions and everything, because the culture was that एक जगह से सारे tuitions नहीं लेने हैं. There are specialized teachers for everything. But I was, at some point of time, I did not want to go into the research and dig deeper into it कि ये subject के लिए मैं इस teacher को ले लूँ. So then I recall a conversation with one of my friends who was in St. Xavier's College. He told me, you're into CA. Then he recommended me your name, because everybody in Xavier's was going to you for your classes and all. And so I was staying in Chandni Chowk and your center was in Mango Lane. So I said, it's fair enough. I just go and visit and see. I took a brochure and everything. Now I was just looking at the classes and schedules and everything. At that point of time, I was just wondering how am I going to manage it, because and I plan to give both groups together. So I generally have the tendency of getting things done as fast as possible. I'm an OCD about it. So मेरे को वो डिस्कशन तो बाद में था कि टेक्निकली एक ग्रुप देना चाहिए कि दो. मैंने बोला 2 ग्रुप ही देना है, कोई सवाल ही नहीं है. वो तो बाद में पता चला कि 2 ग्रुप देना इज वाइज. देन आई गॉट द शेड्यूल and I was teaching also full time. So मेरे लिए वो बैलेंस करना भी मैच करना, because at that point of time I was not too much into teaching, but home tuitions I used to go, and that was very difficult given the conservative Indian parents कि मेरे बच्चे को ऐसे पढ़ाओ and all that. So all that thing was there.
और इतना यंग बच्चा आ रहा है पढ़ाने,
और इतना यंग बच्चा आ रहा है पढ़ाने, ठीक से पढ़ा पाएगा कि नहीं. तो all that thing was there. वो pressure at the back of my mind was there. So I went to home. I made a schedule. On paper it took me 2-3 days to prepare the whole schedule. उस टाइम पे अच्छा लग रहा था, but until and unless you start living that routine, you don't understand how difficult it is, how mentally and physically draining it has to be. So the first challenge for intermediate was picking the classes and scheduling myself for it, running from one center to another. There have been times where I used to skip lunches, and एक सत्तू का drink आता था. I used to survive on that, and that used to be really well for me.
Yeah, that is superb.
That is superb and it's very healthy. मेरे को उसका lunch का जरूरत नहीं पड़ता था. राम मंदिर center से Elgin center, metro was very convenient. So it was physically exhausting. Mentally थोड़ा बहुत था, but physically it was more exhausting. Then I started preparing and all. सब subjects जैसे जैसे start होते गए. So it's not like all subjects started together. धीरे धीरे करके start होते गए. But as and when it became cumulative, the pressure started to mentally also increase. Physical exhaustion managed हो गया, but mental exhaustion actually started. The ability to recollect after each and every classes. I would say CA intermediate is the first challenging exam of your life. CPT was easy. It was a multiple choice exam. Boards tak bhi theek tha. But intermediate was a different ball game altogether and was very difficult. I mean, at that point of time, it looked very difficult. But then after the tuitions, I had some time. The main challenge, sir, I feel is time management. Within 9 months, preparing for 8 subjects, usme revision karna, sab kuch match karna, it's tough, I would
Post
say.
facto, don't you think that one more challenge, especially in Calcutta, is that the mock culture is not there, mock test?
100%. I think people would want to give exams. इंस्टीट्यूट के पेपर्स है, बस वही घर पे बैठ के कर लिया, वो भी ठीक से डिसिप्लिन वे में नहीं किया. सो आई थिंक दैट थिंग इज ऑब्वियसली देयर. एंड आई ऑल्सो मे बी गॉट इन्फ्लुएंस दैट वे कि इफ दिस मॉक कल्चर इज नॉट देयर, व्हाई शुड आई अपीयर फॉर इट? आई डिड इट ऑन माई ओन वे. बट आई बिलीव स्ट्रक्चर्ड वे में एक मॉक देना ही चाहिए. एक प्रॉपर सेंटर में जाके आप दो, 3 घंटे दो, एग्जैक्टली उसी टाइम पे दो जिस टाइम पे सीए इंटर का एग्जाम होता है. सो इट गिव्स यू अ फ्रेम ऑफ माइंड, प्रिपेयर्स यू इन अ डिफरेंट वे. So I think that was there. And then after my exams, I prepared for my intermediate. I happened to clear it. I still remember the FM paper was very difficult. May 18 attempt. I don't know if you recollect the paper.
No, I won't.
But obviously you won't. But I remember because it was a nightmare for me.
Oh.
But I managed to clear both the groups in a single attempt, and that was something. I mean, a very great achievement for me, and I am really proud of that. That I was able to do it, and everybody in the family was as well. Now coming to CA finals. I mean, the biggest exam of your life. At that point of time, it was my biggest exam. And CA articleship was, I would say, the whole toughest part of the CA journey was CA articleship. If you ask me, inter tough tha, final tough tha, kya tough tha, Adnan? I would say CA articleship was the toughest part. Not just because you would have to, become professional at a very young age in your life, but also there were multiple responsibilities on your head. Like aapko ye manage kar, and I got called from all the big fours, but somehow I did not go for them. I chose a small firm because I was teaching simultaneously, and there were other things, and I was doing a lot of things, basically, you would say. So I thought that it would be wise to select a small firm.
And post facto, you think your decision was correct?
Absolutely. I think absolutely it. So I would say big fours make you master of one profile, but a small firm would make you a jack of all trades. If I ask somebody, a peer of mine who's done his articleship from a big four, do you know how to file an income tax return? If he's just qualified as a CA, he would say, no, my articleship was in this domain, but I know it. I know how to talk to the normal businessmen, how they talk, how they negotiate. There would be clients who would come to the office and say, मेरे को tax देना ही नहीं है, क्या करे बताइए. So there would be clients like that. I know that street smartness comes from small size firms and mid size firms. So I think there are boons and banes of every aspect. So this was a boon for me, I would say. And articleship was a very difficult period. And I was also teaching after I started my SFM tuitions, now AFM with you. That is exactly when I started to like the content. I mean, this is, I maybe compared to intermediate, I found the final curriculum more interesting when I started, because generally we start our tuitions with SFM and FR maybe. So that's how I did it. And it was manageable, more easier than intermediate because I had time.
And you were liking also.
I was liking also.
Because there's foreign exchange, there's portfolio.
Foreign exchange. It was new for me. It's not like I'd done it before. But because I had a numerical aptitude and quantitative aptitude has been my forte throughout my life, it was something which was very interesting to me, unless I move on to the theoretical subjects. So yeah, that's how it became. And then I took my classes, I did my articleship properly, and it made me also the person who I am right now. And I give all the credit to my CA articleship. Like my principal, he was very supportive throughout. And so overall, then again, the challenging part was the study leave, where you actually get a study leave and you have to now actually compile everything. And now CA final syllabus is very vast. In fact, direct tax only itself is like a professional course altogether. So, and also the fact that once you used to complete each and every tuitions, exam would happen. उसका पेपर आया, you would want to solve it, आप नहीं कर पा रहे हो. It would give you a self doubt. मेरा तो classes हो गया, अभी मेरे को आता भी है, but why am I not able to do it? I would revisit it, but साथ में मेरा और एक subject का tuition चालू हो गया. So managing all things parallelly was absolutely difficult, I would say. But somehow with God's grace and my hard work, I was able to do it, and I'm very proud of it.
Great. And that was the perfect part about this is that there was never a friction which you faced, in the sense that you cleared everything one shot.
Yes.
Okay,
absolutely.
that is a blessing, Otherwise, the pain becomes unbearable.
Unbearable,
Yeah,
yes.
Very good. Now, how come you thought about combining CFA along with CA? Why? Okay, tell us all the aspects. Okay, the monetary aspect of it. Okay, because that actually plays a role. Then the uncertainty aspect of it. But at the same time, expand upon it. Why CFA? When you are already doing CA, you'll be able to complete it. Your life is set. Why?
Okay, that's a very good question. So I remember the day when I actually decided to do CFA. So subconsciously going back to the SFM classes only, I think it was a Forex lecture and or maybe it was a derivative lecture. I don't recollect at this point of time, where you were teaching swaps and you were talking maybe about a swaption or maybe some options you were mentioning detail. I don't recollect exactly. At that point of time, maybe in the best interest of time, you just talked about it, introduced the concept, and maybe you just mentioned the statement that CFA में हम लोग इसमें और अच्छे से कराते हैं. And obviously, it made more sense because CA में if something is not relevant, why to talk about it detailed way में?
Yeah, but you remember that I never cross-sell anything in the CA
No,
classes.
That definitely you that you don't. But how it came into my mind, I'm just mentioning that. So when I heard that statement, I found this interesting. I want to know more about it. I researched about it, and I did not get any proper source from where I could learn it. Now I also forgot about it because I was again busy with my articleship and everything. It was in the back of my mind. It just went. Now again I'd gone to teach one of my students, and one of my cousins from Bangladesh, he texted me. He said, Adnan, I have heard of this course called CFA. So it's how it came to me. It was destined for me to do CFA some way or the other, because I would have otherwise not done it if he would not have texted me. So somehow it came to back of my mind that this sir was also mentioning, and now my cousin is also. He said that, see, I know about this course. CA you are doing, it's fine. But maybe if you do this, if you want to move out abroad in the future, which you should do this particular course. I'm like, oh, now I have, so many people telling me about this. Let me just explore it. I did read about it and I found it nice. I would say, to be very plain, I found it nice. But then I saw the cost angle as well.
That was which year?
This was 2019. 19 was when I was started with my CA final tuitions, SFM tuitions I had taken. Now, the cost angle. The primary reason of choosing CA was lower cost, and it has a higher return on investment. I was very certain of clearing MBA, and I wanted to go for a managerial role, but I was not in a position to afford the fees of a IIM or a this thing. So, and I also was not aware of actuaries, because I could have explored that as well, given my numerical aptitude.
But actuaries would have taken you to the other aspect of maths, which is the algebraic
maths, which I would not very much fond of. That I realized later.
Correct.
But yeah, so these were courses I was not aware of. CFA also I've never heard of it. People would know, but I did not know. So when my cousin texted, I explored it. I saw the fee angle. Now I saw that if you do not clear one level, you have to again pay the fees. So, I was very skeptical about it, though my parents were very supportive that we know you are going to clear. Just go for it.
Correct.
But I was not certain, because it was a big investment for me already, given the fact that I was doing CA. There were so many things to do, whether I'll be able to manage it or not. But somehow I entered into it. Let's give it a shot. Then I gave my level 1 along with my SFM tuitions, because SFM's base helped me to do level 1. And I did classes also prima facie, skipping in a multiple speed, to be very honest with you. Because I found कि ये repetitive है, ये मेरे को आता है, तो मैं इसमें क्यों time spend करूँ? I still remember the whole experience of the CFA exam also. It was a different experience altogether, giving it a 5-star. At that time, written paper was there. We had gone to Western for the first time. So level 1 was cleared. Then level 2, I could have given earlier, but it got deferred because of COVID, because मेरा CA final भी उस time पे था.
Correct.
तो the best attempt was to give CFA after my CA finals. CA final के last paper indirect tax के 20 दिन बाद मेरा level 2 था.
Okay.
People are celebrating. I am like, मेरे को घर जाके level 2 का revise करना है.
सही बात है.
उस time पे
पैसे
लगे हुए हैं, level 2 करना है. वो principal call कर रहे हैं कि office आ रहे हो ना कल से. तो वो इतने चीज multiple जो चल रहे थे, मैंने बोला क्या है यार, ऐसे तो चलेगा नहीं, but करना है जैसे भी 20 दिन में. मेरा किया हुआ था. I used to do it along with my CA final prep. But at those point of time, those revision lectures, I don't know if you remember, but you had recorded along with the course some half an hour, 30 minutes.
I had done it faced by a live. All the revision lectures,
So that I got, and that was very helpful for me. मैंने उससे summary notes बनाए. मैंने 20 दिन में वही किया. और ऐसा नहीं कि उसी से मैं पास हुआ. मेरा पुराना प्रेप ही काम आया, बट उसने मेरे को मोमेंटम दिया कि 20 दिन में the nervousness that I was getting, it helped me get a momentum, and I was able to do it. And level 3 was after qualifying. I did along with my first job at Deloitte. I managed to do it, and that's how it is. Then I applied for my charter and everything. So overall, this was how I got into CFA. I did not explore that side कि CFA के बाद क्या opportunities हो रही है, but more on the side कि I am excited to learn this.
Correct.
And then, so that's how it happened.
Frankly speaking, you may take, for example, 2 seconds, 3 seconds to just respond. But frankly speaking, don't you think, because I have seen often that there is a certain arbitrage that chartered accountants in India would enjoy if they have CFA on top of CA? Seriously, because there is a certain way in which the economy is ushering. There is a certain difference between a cost center and a revenue center. There is a certain task that a typical chartered accountant would do, and you know what I'm talking about.
Yes.
And but if you do CFA, you are able to look at the other possibilities. And perhaps because you are a chartered accountant, you are able to arbitrage those possibilities. Of course, you are just 27-year-old. So it may not be a very mature statement coming from your side, because the way I see it, I've seen so many other careers. 10 years down the road, you never know what you'll be doing. Okay, as compared to what you have done as a part of your profession. So have you thought upon it, how your personality has changed as a result of CFA? Or if you would not have done CFA, done only CA, in that case, what would have caused a difference or something like that? You can be as frank as possible.
Okay. So firstly, sir, I believe it's very important for you to become marketable. For me, after doing CFA, if you ask me how marketable I've become, both on the work front, personal life, I have become thrice marketable. If there are, in the kind of profile I work in right now, there are normal projects that happen. There are compliance projects, tax projects, and there are advisory projects as well, where you actually get to apply your finance skills as a CFA charter holder. Now, Calcutta specifically में काम लाना बहुत difficult है, because people here do not want to pay consultants. If you go to cities like Bangalore, Mumbai, there are good opportunities. That's why people move out of Calcutta. But somehow I couldn't because of my family, and that's a separate thing. But तो Calcutta में काम लाना difficult है, तो what अगर ऐसे projects आते हैं, if the team goes, my seniors go, it's very easy for them to sell a project to a client saying we already have a CFA charter holder on board, and the client also is very, एक तो उन लोगों को CA से ही impressive they feel. But if they know that they have a CA as well as CFA charter holder working on their project, they are all eyes for it, and they're like, अरे काम तो इसी से करवाना है. So एक ऑलरेडी एक ब्रांड दे देता है आपको सर, विच आई फील आई हैव ऑलवेज बिलीव कि मेरे को अपना एक ब्रांड बनाना है, एंड दैट हेल्प्स यू बिकम मार्केटेबल. एंड सीएफए ये तो एक एस्पेक्ट हो गया. सेकंड, अगेन हैविंग टू प्रोफेशंस गिव यू टू डायमेंशंस. आई बिलीव द वे एआई इज मूविंग राइट नाउ, कैलकुलेशंस करना, नॉर्मल टैक्स एडवाइस देना इज नो बिग डील. आई मीन आप अगर कोई नॉर्मल भी कुछ भी डालोगे चैट जीपीटी में या कोई भी एआई टूल में विच इज स्पेशलाइजिंग इन टैक्सेशन, इट इज वेरी इजी टू, बिकॉज traditionally people used to come to chartered accountants. If you look at small scale chartered accountants and who are practicing or whatever, people used to come for tax advice only. आजकल वो देना बहुत easy हो गया है, and I believe in what lies in the future ahead is ये projections, ये financial modeling सब AI कर लेगा. But the real wealth would be if you are able to be a decision maker out of the data that you're using. And that comes from CFA, because CA में we do, I'm not demeaning the chartered accountancy course, but there are aspects where you're restricted. CFA is a very well designed course, but I would not say if you have just studied the CFA curriculum, you'll become a very wise person. You have to keep on applying your skills. You need to build that decision making skills and all. And I think if you are able to do that, you will do very well in the coming time, especially if you have to compete with something like an artificial intelligence, which is booming like anything right now. So that is one aspect. But obviously when I was doing it, I did not think of it that way कि artificial intelligence से मेरे को compete करना है. मेरे को था कि CA का I felt a saturation point. It's not right to say if it's saturated or not at this point of time, but मेरे को एक saturation feel हो गया था, and obviously that's why I wanted to do this. One, because I was passionate about it, that's why I started it. Second, I felt कि नहीं यार पैसा लग रहा है तो इससे मेरा फायदा कुछ तो होगा. I'll become a brand and I will be प्रमोशंस में भी उस टाइम पे सर व्हेन यू आर नॉट मैच्योर लगता है 2 डिग्री होंगे ना तो प्रमोशन भी इजीली हो जाएगा. तो दैट आई एम जस्ट बीइंग वेरी रॉ विद यू राइट नाउ, बिकॉज उस टाइम पे सब थॉट्स आते हैं. एंड पेरेंट्स आल्सो यूज्ड टू फील दैट कर लो तो then your salary will also be better than your peers, which is not actually the case. When employers hire you, it's not like they will give CA plus CFA होगा तभी will hire you. It will either be like you be a CA or a CFA will hire you. But once you become a CA and you do a CFA, it's a very big add-on. I would say CA was the key to the door for me, to the room I wanted to be in. But CFA was something that gave me the discussion that I wanted to be part of when I was entering that room. This is how I would like to summarize it, because अगर मैं डोर में घुस गया बट मेरे को पता ही नहीं डोर में घुस के करना क्या है तो फिर कोई फायदा नहीं है. So this is how I want to sum it up.
Correct. Now, the point is that I'm coming to a very personal question in the sense that, you know, what is happening when I'm traveling to different cities and meeting uh, old students of mine. When you have got into the door as a result of becoming a chartered accountant, in fact, some of them being partial CA, half CA, and they
Yes.
got into the door because they were smart and they were hardworking. You can understand. Ultimately, the work se matlab hai na.
Absolutely.
What happens is that there is a certain cash flow, okay, regular annuity with a certain growth rate that starts kicking in at home and which is required for survival purpose. Now, what happens is that when they feel that they are doing monotonous work in that room inside the door, and they feel that is monotonous work, make the life is becoming nasty, brutus, and short. And number two, there is no trajectory which they can find कि कहाँ से मेरा transformation हो सकता है, also in terms of income trajectory. Then those people then think about the fact that यार मेरे को shift करना चाहिए अपना domain, okay, into research analyst, into investment banking, into consultancy, into wealth management, okay, because wealth management is a great field जहाँ पे a lot of marketing skills come into play, ठीक है. But when they want to make a shift, you know what happens? Typically, they find that there is a cut. There is a discount of around 10-20% that they have to suffer. Okay. You have not come at that juncture. Okay. Of course, you have changed, I think, 2 jobs, as in the first one at Deloitte,
yes.
and then over here, PwC.
Yes.
It's been around 3-4 years.
Yes.
Correct.
Post-qualification, yes.
Yeah. But, you know, when that juncture comes where you feel that, no, you are saturated with this particular stuff from both point of view, enjoying point of view and cash flow ka next level kaise aayega. So there, I think it becomes important for, how do you think if you confront that situation 2-3 years, 4 years down the road, I want to get into private equity, I want to get into hardcore consultancy. Have you thought about it?
I definitely have thought about it. And I think that situation can be very probable given the work profiles we work in, and it's very monotonous. I do agree. I mean, I think 99% of the jobs that people do are monotonous. But I think it's obviously sometimes there can be a point where people think that now I'm fed up. I want to move ahead and I want to do something else. And I think there can be a situation in the future where I would also feel the certain way. And that is exactly why I try to read as much as possible and make myself future ready. कि अगर मेरे पास ऐसा नौबत आता है and I have to switch उस time पे I can not just say I'm a CFA charter holder, can you please hire me?
No.
People will not hire me.
Yeah.
People will look at your skills and they will see you will be given an entry level position because you don't have any experience and everything.
Yeah.
So in that situation, I have to be future ready at this point of time. It's not like I'm restricting myself to the profile I'm working right now. Or मेरा interest भी है. So the best part is that I'm very fascinated. I'm fascinated about finance in general, stock markets and all. I have a habit of reading and everything, and that has helped me clear my CFA as well. खाली curriculum पढ़ के मेरे से CFA clear होता ही नहीं. तो I think that way I'm trying to prepare myself, but obviously future is uncertain. I don't know what kind of an opportunity I can get in the future. I'm being flexible, and that is exactly what my advice would be to students who are watching this. Don't be rigid. Because I was rigid at one point in my life that मेरे को CA ही करना है and मैं यही करूंगा, मैं यही रहूंगा. But now that I am also growing, I am also evolving, I feel that I need to be flexible. I cannot, just sit here and say, this is my last standing point and I cannot go ahead.
Correct. Now, let me come to something more personal to me and then just drift towards you. As a parent of 2 children, okay, a daughter and a son, when they were growing up, my daughter especially, and she was in class 10, moving into 11, I don't know how did it happen to me, but I never ever felt that I should influence her in the fact that, see, your father is already into finance. Finance is the field which is growing at exponential pace. You have an added advantage. What I can transfer to you is unparalleled. Believe me, join me. Come into the finance field. It never happened. And I say it from my heart. I'm telling you, if she would have been there, she will tell you that kabhi bhi papa se ye discussion nahi hua. And she took up science. She is studying at Cornell in the 3rd semester. ठीक है, फिजिक्स उसको अच्छा लगता है, वेव थियरी सी इज लर्निंग. शी टुक द फर्स्ट इलेक्टिव सब्जेक्ट इकोनॉमिक्स अभी 3rd सेमेस्टर में, एंड शी मैसेज मी कि पापा क्या है इसमें, the बेइज्जती as compared to whatever they are doing. Anyways, what I'm coming to is that if you had a certain path And I can see, anybody who is listening to it can see from the face of it that you have enjoyed every bit of the path. There is a glow, there is a energy level buoyant in you, which is the best part, okay, about you, believe me. However, sometimes we get married to our own path only. We feel that this was the ideal. Whereas maturity says that it is not necessary that this is the ideal for everybody, and especially in changed circumstances. The velocity of time is changing. Now things are taking place much faster as compared to otherwise.
Agreed.
So the fact that you said, number one, you are teaching, you are associated with students. Number two, you are updated. Okay, I take both of them. If you were having a younger brother, okay, Adnan too,
Okay.
and who is clearing class 12, say this particular year, who is clearing class 12 and is in commerce, how would you genuinely ask him to shape his career? When I say so, you can also be scenario oriented. I'll look at his interest, this or that, and then I'll decide, or perhaps, or you can collect your thoughts as to what would you advise him or her.
Okay. So it's an interesting question, and it does happen, sir.
Hmm.
When there are cousins in your family. In fact, even my wife's side, there are young students who are actually, her sister herself.
Hmm.
So she's also, just exploring her career and everything. So it does happen that when people ask you, can you guide me? There's so much information. What is something that we can, and I can relate to it, because somebody who, because I also was from a background where I was not aware of anything. मेरे को बस बचपन से था, मेरे दिमाग में डाल दिया गया था कि CA बनना है, and I was into it कि मेरे को CA करना है और कुछ है नहीं. So I feel obviously scenario oriented. If I have to talk, I would definitely try to explore, because बहुत बार ऐसा होता है कि somebody has taken science under whatever circumstances, family pressure है या कुछ भी, peer को देख के किया कि science is something which is going to give me good money in the future, but they are passionate about commerce. In fact, I have seen so many people throughout my CA journey who took science and then they switched to CA and they have done exceptionally well. Exceptionally well. So I think primarily what we need to see is what the person is, because ऐसा भी नहीं होना चाहिए कि जो मेरा younger brother है or somebody who I'm guiding is under very lot of pressure कि ऐसा कुछ गाइड कर दिया जो उसको करना ही नहीं था, just for the sake of it, because और उसको भी ऐसा नहीं लगना चाहिए to see me कि भैया CA है तो मैं भी CA ही करूँ, और मैं CA हूँ तो my son should also become a chartered accountant only. But yes, if the person is in commerce and I am having a conversation with him or her that what are your interests and all, primarily sir, I don't know why it's like a bias or what, commerce सुनते ही first चीज आता है CA. I mean it's by default. पर एक बार मेरे को नया आंसर भी मिला कि नहीं, मेरे से इतना हार्ड वर्क नहीं होगा, मेरे को और कुछ सोचना है, मैं MBA करूंगा या MBA करूंगी या BBA करूंगा. I'm like, see, all that is fine, but what is your long term objective? Because बहुत बार young students के लिए वो भी बोलना बहुत difficult होता है कि भाई मेरा क्या, उसको क्या पता उसका क्या objective है. बहुत बार लोग कुछ चीज में आते हैं and then they feel that this was not something which was meant for me. तो actually, honestly speaking, it's a very difficult thing to guide a student. But yes, I mean, taking the interests of the young one, maybe we can tell them कि see, this is something that will, if you're doing CA, it is not going to, because बहुत लोग बोलते हैं मेरे को law नहीं पढ़ना, मेरे को theoretical subjects पसंद नहीं है, then I can tell somebody कि then you explore CPA. बहुत लोग बोलते हैं मेरे को इंडिया में रहना ही नहीं है, but then there's no point doing CA. You do something like a CPA, you do like something like a ACCA. वो बोलते हैं मेरे को फाइनेंस भी नहीं पसंद, मेरे को स्टॉक मार्केट भी नहीं पसंद, तो बोले तो क्या पसंद क्या है? तो बोले नहीं, मेरे को अकाउंट्स अच्छा लगता है, मेरे को भी जर्नल एंट्रीज मैंने जस्ट सीखा है, मेरे को पसंद है. तो मैं बोलता हूँ देन अगर अकाउंटेंसी अच्छा लग रहा है, then you can keep this as an option, that you are making a CPA base. अगर आपको इंडिया में ही रहना है तो CA कर लो. CA, और अगर फिर आपको थोड़ा बहुत भी इंटरेस्ट है कि नहीं, आई लाइक ट्रेडिंग, मेरे को थोड़ा फाइनेंस में इंटरेस्ट है, देन मे बी यू कैन रिकमेंड डूइंग एन MBA इन फाइनेंस. अब क्या होता है सर, there are two ways. If somebody tells you that you are interested in finance, and there's MBA in finance, which is again a costlier course. If somebody who cannot afford it, then you can say, bhai, you can now explore CFA. If this is, because this is something that even I did, मेरे को वो cost friendly नहीं कर, and it's not like कि if you do a CFA then you will not excel like an MBA in finance. It's not at all like that. It's completely on your skills how you do it. So ये क्वेश्चन है तो सर बहुत मैंडेटरी है, बहुत सब्जेक्टिव है, बहुत मैंडेटरी है कि आप सामने वाले की इंटरेस्ट भी जानो, एंड हम लोग का भी जितना नॉलेज है वी गाइड दैट पर्सन अकॉर्डिंगली. सो आई थिंक दिस इज व्हाट आई फील.
अभी क्या हो गया, when I have visited so many places and reached out to colleges and seen, एक तो कैलकाटा में सेंट जेवियर्स जो मॉर्निंग कॉलेज है वो अपना पूरा टाइम बचा लेते हैं. 9 o'clock it gets over, you have the
Yes.
complete day to yourself. Believe me,
Yes.
it's a beautiful blessing.
Beautiful blessing, yes.
Yeah, but otherwise there are other cities where you have day college, the best ones, and therefore all your time goes into college. And then college mein presentation and this and that, there's too much of activity,
Yes.
such that these people nowadays are in a fix कि बोलना तो आसान है कि CA CFA कर लो, पर ऐसे थोड़ी हो जाएगा. How do I balance my college? How do I balance my other things in life? I have some, for example, अगर आपका छोटा भाई है and suppose that he is interested in some sports, I think that defines his personality. We cannot just map it to इससे तुम क्या कमा पाओगे, फिर तो तारे जमी पे वाला बात हो जाएगा कि वो पेंट कर रहा तो फादर बोल रहे इससे क्या फायदा होगा. ठीक है, तो आई थिंक माने such sort of maturity comes, but it will take some time, in fact at your end also, to see visibly
Yes.
those balances. As a
Yes.
parent I can see balance is very very important. It is not only about career की तरफ भागने का and all that, so try to do something which can create a balance in your life.
Absolutely.
Perfect. When I last met you, okay, because it needs to be told to the audience, I met you in 2022.
Yes.
Correct. And that time I think you had cleared CFA level
No,
2.
I think we met last in 21 when I cleared level 2. Level 3 we had a YouTube interaction, if you would remember.
Correct.
Yes.
So I mean to say, it's a physical interview which we had, a physical interaction, and there you were also teaching a number of students on some platform, foreign students. Okay, so and I always felt at that time also that your teaching was not necessarily for the purpose of supplementing your income, but it was something that you were doing because you were passionate about it. And I think that what happens is that when you constantly teach people, okay, just out of your passion, it brings some other personality out of you. Would you like to elaborate upon the same?
Absolutely.
Because there could be some students who are hesitant towards it, but I think that they should come forward and they should explore this avenue. Yeah.
Absolutely. It's a wonderful venture if you can, because I'll tell you how it started. I'll try to keep it very short. So it started because I wanted to earn my own pocket money. So I started teaching students, going home to home, as I mentioned, when I was in class 11. I was around 16 or 17 years old. And I used to get a fair amount of pocket money because one day my mom told me, Adnan, if you have money in your pockets, the way you walk, your confidence, it will be different altogether. And I don't know, I mean, that I thought, let me try and see if actually that works out for me. And actually, when I started earning, I did not have to go to my parents, mom, just give me, I remember we used to make plans with friends, Eid mein, especially Eid is one of our very Eid festivals. We used to celebrate it like anything. Aaj ye plan hai, we'll go to a movie, then we'll go for dinner as kids. But jab budget nikalta tha, I used to be very hesitant कि should I go to my parents and ask for this money? So that is how this idea came to me कि अब मेरे को मेरा खुद का pocket money. I don't want to be in that position where I have to make my parents feel there is so much money and everything. Then I started earning it, and I believe me, sir, it gave me a good amount. I mean, a great amount of confidence. What my mom told me was 101% true. When you have, so primarily it was to earn money. I started teaching, and it was very new for me as well, because I was also not very professional teacher. It's just that I used to, and it is not necessary that if you're a good student, you can be a good teacher as well, because you need to have that art of articulation, you need to have that communication skills. And I believe me, I was an introvert, which I am not at this point of time because of my overall exposure throughout. From that, I transformed into an ambivert, and now I'm an extrovert. So what I realized in my early stages of teaching was, teaching is not important, but a good teacher is somebody who can give you the process of being able to think. वो एक दिमाग में कुछ सोचने का बता दिया, कोई अगर मैथ्स का सम है फॉर एग्जांपल, जैसे I'll give you an example, I'll take your reference only because I have taken your classes only majority. Derivatives में used to tell, when we used to discuss hedging, जिस चीज का डर है उससे फायदा उठाना. I don't know, this concept is so crystal clear. Like मेरे को कभी भी किसी को समझाना होता है, और myself, when I get confused, I read this line and I'm so much like I get back to those track कि भाई ये कितना clearly communicated है, एक लाइन में कितना कुछ है, अगर आप उसको ठीक से पकड़ो. So वो ability जो आपने एक स्टूडेंट में डाल दिया या कोई भी और टीचर ने डाल दिया, एक वो फोन नंबर होता था 0.00024417206. I still remember all of these things, but the telephonic आपने जो बोल दिया कि रिमेंबर इट लाइक अ टेलीफोन नंबर,
हाँ।
सो मेरे को भले नंबर तो याद हो गया सम करते करते, बट वो टेलीफोन नंबर सुन के मेरे को अभी भी वो चीज याद आ जाता है. I'm just giving an example. It's not
Yeah.
like I'm trying to deviate. So even I try to do it with my students because I personally like that approach of being taught. So to give them and students also tell me कि you know, so our mother tongue is Gujarati. They tell me in Gujarati कि मने घणु fine समझ आओ. So this means कि मेरे को बहुत अच्छा समझ आया. So then as and when I moved, then I explored this study pool website where I actually teach students based out of different countries, US, Australia, UK, Canada. And then money was secondary for me because I was already earning a good amount of money after qualification. But obviously I wanted to keep on brushing my communication skills, my knowledge. As I said, I like to know about things and I want to know about the curriculum that is followed over there, because that also gives me a different perspective when you're communicating with people from different nationalities, how different country people think, and how to, I mean, just the different aspect. I'm in love with that fact. So that is why I continued doing it. I'm so exhausted after I come from office, but I still, now it's reduced. I'm not able to give so much time to it, but I do whenever I get time, I manage to take out some time. And obviously monetary thing is obviously always there, that you make some good money, passive income as well. So I mean, and I think any of you, if you're interested in teaching, they should definitely pursue it. If not for money purpose, if maybe you're just inclined towards it, maybe you can make a career out of it. That's your call. But the confidence, the communication, I think communication skills are very important. There are qualified chartered accountants who are very technically sound, but if you don't know how to present yourself in front of a client, it's very detrimental to your own professional growth.
Yeah.
So I think this comes from teaching. The way I'm speaking right now, or the way I would speak with someone, I would not have been able to if I was not into this profession, or I did not pursue it at that point of time. So I think this is something that can be pursued if you are really have a knack for it.
Recently, there is a student called Shubhkant Upadhyay from Bangalore. He studied chartered accountancy with me way back in 2013. Okay, his father is a driver in Calcutta, and he's doing very well. He's started CFA level 1 right now. Okay, because he really felt that way, the one I was indicating. Now, I was talking to him and he told me, you know what, exactly the same thing which crossed my mind. After so many years of leaving maths, okay, once I was just sitting with my kid and we were discussing the circumference of a circle. It is 2 pi r.
Yes.
Okay. Now 2 pi r, now where does it come from? Pi refers to the ratio of circumference to diameter. It is the ratio of the circumference to diameter, pi. Okay, 22 by 7.
Yes.
So if it is the circumference to diameter, so obviously if you will multiply by diameter, you will get the circumference.
Absolutely.
So you have to multiply pi by diameter. What is diameter? 2 into
2
radius.
Radius, yes.
I mean to say, stuff which is unnecessarily communicated to us via formula is so unitary in nature.
Absolutely agree.
Okay, therefore,
I never thought of it that way.
Yeah, because you were saying something now. So the hedging stuff. So it is there in everything, whether physics, chemistry, or everything. Common sense runs through everything whatsoever. And the second thing that I would really want to catch up from your line, which you said recently. I think in Dehradun, there was a school, class 11, 12 students I was addressing. And you know what happened? I wrote on the board, dash minded.
Okay.
I was going to take a session. उन बच्चों के साथ कैसे लूं? तो मैंने लिखा dash minded. And they were around 32 kids. I said, आपको वो dash भरना है और पेपर में लिख के मेरे को दो dash. तो जाहिर है लोग क्या भरेंगे? You can understand.
Yes.
Open minded. कोई मजाक करेगा तो absent minded. None of them wrote money minded. None of them. जबकि वो माइंड में आया होगा
जस्ट फॉर द सेक ऑफ मे बी
द थिंग इज दैट मनी माइंडेड लिखने से कितना इनडिसेंसी हो जा रहा है. ये जो कल्चर है ना, और ये जो डिसरिस्पेक्टेड टुवर्ड्स मनी, खासकर ऑन द फेस ऑफ इट, दिस इज रियली रियली हर्टिंग. माने यू हैव टू अंडरस्टैंड it is something that even in our own culture, everywhere, it has been said that we respect the same.
Absolutely.
Okay, because that is the punekya of all remedies. You want to do great in life for the society or something, it is all about money. Right. So make money, try to prepare yourself to make money, manage money, help others with money, but earn money.
Absolutely resonate the feeling. Absolutely resonate the feeling. I think, sir, it's seen like a taboo, I would say. कि पैसे के बारे में सोचना, money minded होना. You see it very well. Money is not the source of all happiness. You cannot buy everything from money, but poverty will not buy you anything.
Yeah.
Right. So, and also, if you really think that money is not everything, first you earn a lot of money, and then फिर एक आपको अगर वैसा है कि आपको पैसे के ऊपर उठना है, आई
हाँ,
बिलीव, तो पहले पैसा होगा, देन यू स्पेंड इट, अब मेरे को मजा नहीं आ रहा, अब आई एम सेटिस्फाइड,
हाँ,
तो आप वो फीलिंग में जा सकते हो ना. So I was listening to Ashneet Grover and he mentioned this. So I think it was so relatable. And when people say you are so money minded, हर चीज में तुम्हारा पैसा का रहता है. हम बोला देखो, एक तो I'm a chartered accountant and मेरे को मेरा करिकुलम ही ऐसा है जो मेरे को ऐसा बना दिया है, एंड आई डोंट सी इट एज अ, और हर चीज में अभी जैसे आई मेंशन आई एम गेटिंग मैरिड, छोटे छोटे खर्चे होते हैं जो आप प्रेडिक्ट नहीं कर सकते हो इस चीज के, नहीं ऐसे क्यों. तो चार्टेड अकाउंटेंसी में एक चीज बोलूंगा, इट गिव्स यू अ सेंस ऑफ रैशनलिज्म. आप कोई भी चीज तुरंत अग्री नहीं कर लोगे व्हेन समबडी टेल्स यू, एंड फॉर एनी प्रोफेशनल, स्पेशली जो फाइनेंस में जिसका न्यूमेरिकल एप्टीट्यूड है, व्हाई दिस, व्हाई नॉट दिस, तो दे विल नॉट. तो ये रैशनलिज्म इज समथिंग दैट सीए हैज गिवन मी व्हिच आई एम वेरी प्राउड ऑफ.
100%.
एंड पीपल वुड से such a shrewd CA he is. So I'm shrewd.
It's a compliment.
So it's a compliment for me. You take it in whichever way. But yeah, don't think money is a bad thing. I would say to people watching it. Yeah, obviously, too much of anything is bad. Like if you do money and everything, your personal life will get affected. Your professional life will get affected. But don't see it as a taboo. I would say. Correct. It's okay to be money minded.
Yeah. And last thing I would like to mention, जो बीच पे CA/CFA का discussion हो रहा था, is that जब वो मूवी था वो वाला जिसमें गाना था ना, अपना टाइम आएगा, गली बॉय. तो इस मूवी में एट द एंड ऑफ द डे वो लोग जो शो करना चाह रहे थे कि वो फादर को वो समझ में ही नहीं आ रहा है कि बेटा कुछ और कर सकता है, बेटा अपने इसके लिए ही बने हैं, बेटा अपने ऐसे नहीं सोचते हैं. माने इट में सीम ऑड बिकॉज वो उतना नीचे दिखाया था. बट इफ वी कम टू मिडिल क्लास फैमिलीज ना, दे सपोज देयर इज अ टिपिकल मिडिल क्लास फैमिली, उन्होंने एक पर्टिकुलर चार्टर्ड अकाउंटेंट से जिंदगी भर अपना काम करवाया है और देखा है कि उनके पास कितने बड़े बड़े फाइल्स आते हैं, ये आते हैं वो आते हैं, ठीक है, से सर्टेन बड़ा बाजार में उनका ऑफिस है, ठीक है, वगैरह वगैरह. आई कांट एक्सप्लेन टू यू व्हाट हैपेंस टू देम बिकॉज दे फील दैट ये ही टॉप ऑफ द वर्ल्ड है. जबकि यंग स्टूडेंट्स हु आर कमिंग आउट ऑफ क्लास 12 एंड ऑल, उनके लिए क्या टॉप ऑफ द वर्ल्ड, आई कांट टेल यू. Some of them have so much of ambitions.
Yes, absolutely.
Okay, and now the way in which education is changing, where you can pick up an economics with a physics, okay, with a literature or with a whatever.
Deadly combination.
Deadly combination. And why not? Because you will find that people in literature have been the best of fund managers.
Absolutely.
Who have minted billions. People in history have done so good in fund management. Because at the end of the day, I feel commerce or fund management is very commonsensical.
Yes,
धंधा ही तो है.
धंधा, exactly.
Believe me, कोई साइंस का है, कोई आर्ट्स का है, कॉमर्स का है, कोई पकड़ सकता है. रूल्स रेगुलेशंस अपने जगह पे है, ठीक है. तो अपने कंट्री में रूल्स रेगुलेशंस इन दैट रिगार्ड सीए वाला झंडा ले रखा है. देयर इज नो डाउट अबाउट इट.
करेक्ट.
ठीक है. एंड दैट्स इंपॉर्टेंट बिकॉज अभी भी रेगुलेशंस हैं और रहेंगे. बट young students जो है, they should look at their own strengths and weaknesses and then decide accordingly.
100%.
Yeah. And I hope sometimes in future, maybe 5-7 years down the road, I would like to sit with you once again and see the trajectory, okay, that life has had for you, and how you would feel like abhi kya interview hua tha and kya soche the aur kya hua. And I hope best will happen with you, because the best thing is that, see, you are a super positive person, okay. Whatever happens 10 years down the road, I wish that the same positivity remains, because that will exude grace to everybody you meet. Okay, when you were saying about कोई cousin बोलता है कि मेरे को ज़्यादा law नहीं पढ़ना है, I was seeing your eyes, you were relating to one and one cousin, आप एक जन को relate करके बोल रहे थे कि यार उसने ये बोला, ठीक है?
Absolutely.
Yeah, it was wonderful having this conversation with you, and I wish you all the best in your life. We are both in Calcutta.
Yes.
People have disrespected Calcutta, like anything, it has become a word Calcutta. But bhai, hum log dono mein bahut similarity hai. I also should have left Calcutta. I could not leave, because of family reasons. I totally drowned into teaching. You anyways like teaching. Both of us are number crunchers.
Yes.
Okay, great enthusiast in finance. So, a great rapport I have with you.
Thank you so much, sir, for having me. And it's a wonderful opportunity. I don't think if I would have gotten it if not given by you, by anyone else. But yeah, I mean, I feel extremely proud. Again, I would like to mention, sitting in front of you, somebody who has mentored me to be here. And I mean, I can't express beyond words. If I have to mention in one word, it was the whole journey with you has been supercalifragilisticexpialidocious.
Oh, God.
Thank you so much.
Chalo. So thanks a lot. Okay.
Thank you so much, sir, for having me.
Yeah. See you.